Hello and welcome to brows. Today I'm going to teach you how to do some brows. These are crazy big wild brows, but you can always tone them down. I'm going to tell you all of the tools you need to create these, the placement, everything. You are going to be so knowledgeable at the end of this video. So keep watching if you want to see this brow transformation. I've been getting a lot of questions and comments on these brows. I use hot pink. This is Stila's shade in Bella, and it's just like a bright hot pink. And I take a very small brush. It's an angled brush because that makes it a little bit easier. And I just kind of flatten it out. You can tell that there's pink on it already. This brush has a very specific purpose and nothing else but that. So there's a few ways to do this, and my eyebrows change every day, but this is kind of like the basic brow that looks flattering on everyone. And I'll kind of show you how to find your perfect brow shape. So I'm holding a mirror and looking straight into it. And what you want to do is you want to place your brow where your nostril ends. So you've seen a lot of the like Y-shaped brows where they're too close, or the ones that go out like that. You want to make sure that they start right there. So you want to do a mark there. I don't have to do this anymore just because I know my face. I've been doing it for so long, but this is a really helpful guide. So you just want to match it up. And then you want to do the end about there. And so your arch would be about there, about halfway. And then when I have those marks done, you know, you get kind of a good idea of where to start. So I just pretend there's an arch here and make a straight line down. You want to go about as far down that your face says. So that's a good place for me. I could probably go a little bit further, but I don't want to. So there's that. And so you want to do that on the other side as well. Just make a straight line down. And now that you have that done, you want to create the base. So it's like connecting the dots, really. You want to make sure you get a really smooth blend. You don't want to just have an arch, you want to smooth it in. So I could just drag it like that, but that's really harsh, which is cute too. But if you want it to look more natural and feminine, if you're going for that, then you want to smooth it in and blend it out. Then I take a little bit more of the product on my brush, and I just kind of fill it in. And you don't want to add too much, because we've already made the guideline, and you're going to get weird brow shapes if you go further in or too far out. So then I just kind of add it up together. This is fine. They're a little bit uneven, they're a little bit whatever, but it's fine. Brows aren't supposed to be perfect, and with this look, since it is kind of messy and it looks kind of natural, that's fine. Like, it's not supposed to be perfect, and I would prefer if it wasn't. As the perfectionist in me comes out, and I'm like, this is fine. Okay, next, I'm going to take a lighter shade, just to kind of draw in the brow hairs. And I'm going to use Makeup Forever's Aqua XL Fine Liner, and it's in the shade L90. So it's just super cute, just this kind of pastel. Like, you can see that my skin's already white, and this, if it's pastel, you won't be able to see it. um, but then you just want to brush it on as if they were natural hairs. And natural hairs grow up in the front, and then they go a little bit diagonal until they go to the side. So you want to take it and just brush up, then not so up. And this is like I get more compliments on my brows when I do them fuller, thicker, and a little bit more masculine. So just really go crazy with it. Make them look wild. And then I drag it up and out even further. Man, it's so hard to see this purple on my skin. But contrast to the brows, it looks really good. Now that we have the purple in, and it just created a little bit more dimension, I'm going to let these chill and dry down, just because this liquid liner takes a second. I do like this liquid liner, but only for this reason, for using on my eyebrows, because it's not very opaque. Even as much as I shake it, I just wasn't really impressed with the formula of them, but it might just be the pastel shade, because I really do like the black in it. And the same line, the Aqua XL, but this one it's a no for me, dog. But for brows, when I don't want something that's super opaque and pigmented, this is fine. Okay, so now that these are dry, I'm going to go back and kind of do the same thing, but with less hairs. Well, we'll see. So, same sort of thing. And then the closer we get to the front, we go up. And it looks kind of crazy now, but when you have bold makeup on, it looks so good. But of course, you could make the hairs shorter if this was a more natural look. But if you're doing something fun and theatrical for makeup, like I like to do, you can go a little bit crazier. And for people who don't have eyebrows and they want to create a really natural look, say if you have alopecia or hair loss or anything like this, you could do the same thing, but according to your natural hair color or the hair color you want to go with. You would just use the base shade, a lighter version of that color, and then a darker version than the base shade. And you don't have to go crazy with this. You could do it more like this brow compared to this brow. But we're going to make it crazy and bold makeup today. But this is kind of the basis for how you make a natural looking fake brow. I think I'm an actual tiger today. Here's the finished look. It was really easy. They're really quick once you get them down. But I appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you want to see me do next. And see you soon, hopefully. Bye.